What up, Card Kingdom family? Kenji back for a special sealed Modern Horizons 3 early access event here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. So this is a one-day event where Wizards has invited a bunch of people to play in an early access event to showcase Modern Horizons before it's fully released to the general public. We're going to join a sealed here, just like you would a normal pre-release, and we're going to open our packs. So far, this set has been quite fun. I've already played a bunch of drafts, and sealeds. We opened double Kozilek, double Null Drifter. What on earth? So, Kozilek, oddly, not one of the cards that require you to actually have colorless requirement. When you cast a spell, up to 2 target players each manifest 2 cards from their hand. For each card manifested this way, you draw a card. Other colorless creatures you control get +3/+2. So he is a fat lord that you want to generally just manifest cards from your hand, right? You don't want to do it to your opponent, even though you would get to draw extra cards. Null Drifter is the Mole Drifter on Eldrazi steroids. It does have the classic Evoke for 3, but it's also a 4 mana, 7 mana, 4/4 flyer with Annihilator 2. You know what I meant. Annihilator 1. I got none of that right. Wow. Let's try that again. Null Drifter is the Eldrazi Mole Drifter, 7 mana, 4/4 flyer with the classic Evoke 3. Great, did it. Abstruse Appropriation, one of the best removal spells in the format, maybe the best removal spell. It's just an instant speed, exile something, and then you can cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. So, yeah, you could get got by bounce or something after you've exiled it, but man, this card is so strong. I don't actually know what Estrad's Invocation does. You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of an enchantment, except it has at the end of your upkeep, you may exile it. If you do, return to the battle. Oh, weird. That's more a constructed card for sure. Fanatic of Ronus, a really nice one. Damn, a really nice one. 2 mana, 1/4 that taps for a G. Also has Eternalize and Ferocious, so if you Eternalize it, it enables itself pretty good. Yeah, this looks sweet. So I've been doing this a lot lately for all these early access events. I'm trying to record a bunch of videos, so I'm not going to take a bunch of time trying to build the perfect deck. I'm going to just try to build what looks like to be a good/fun deck and go from there. I think we're going to have a really hard time not playing the double Kozilek, because that does seem extremely fun, and the double Null Drifter is great. What is this one? 5/5 flying for 8, but it has a merge. When you cast it, tap up to 2 permanents, put a stun counter on each of them. That card is fantastic. We have ourselves a Void Craw, that's good. We have 3 of these 2 mana 3/3s with Vigilance. What is the Hunger Tide Rises? This makes a bunch of insects. Sack any number of creatures, search your library and or graveyard for a creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of sacrificed creature this way put on the battlefield. That seems maybe just okay. Disciple of Freelise is great too, right? Card is good. All of the DFCs, the lands that also turn into spells, are amazing. Yeah, we're going to have to play green in some capacity. Question is, do I want to play blue with it, or do we want to do something else? 6 mana, 4/4 that ETB 4 damage to any target. And then Grandeur, discard another card named Skoa Embermage. Sacrifice 2 mountains, it deals 4 damage to any target. I have 3 of them, that's hilarious. I kind of want to just build green-blue and go for funsies. Oh, another important thing to note is your colorless lands, because you need colorless sources for a lot of the Eldrazi. In fact, actually, I don't have that many requirements, just the Riddle Keeper here, it looks like. So we're not too hard on that front. So we get to play all of these random lands if we want to. Yeah, I think some combination of green, blue, Eldrazi fun here is going to be what I do. This card is really cool, but I don't know how good it is. 7/5 Vanishing 2 for 3 mana. Whenever a player casts their second turn, you can proliferate. So Vanishing, unlike phasing, or fading rather, you sack it when the last is removed, not when you cannot remove a counter. So if you don't have a way to proliferate, this only really gets to attack once. Right? You play it, the turn after, vanishing 1, you can attack. Next turn, last counter removed, you sacrifice it. So kind of need to set that card up quite a bit. But we'll give it a shot. I think my red actually looked very good. It had a lot of early removal in it, but again, kind of just want to go for the funsy green-blue ramp. Hopefully we don't get punished too much. Double Kozilek, Riddle Keeper, Null Drifters. I guess Idol of the False God is not good if I don't have that many ways to produce a colorless, right? Yeah, probably not. So we're going to have access to this as a free land of sorts. This as a green-white free land of sorts if we want to. I guess I'm not going to be able to play my Appropriation if I am blue-green, but so be it. We have some easy white fixing, though, if I deem anything in white worth playing. Actually, we can just play that, too, if we wanted to, as a free land. Doesn't look like it, though. So blue-green uber top end, but not much actual ramp. I'm actually starting to second guess this deck. This is just so many expensive spells and really not enough ways to ramp into it. This is more cool than it is good, you know? Damn, I was hoping. I was certainly hoping here. Well, if we can't do this, then what are we doing? Yeah, just not enough colorless sources for this to work. Just play the red goodies. Could do red blue maybe. We'd still get them null drifters. We would cut the sadness that is Kozilek's. Red blue gives us a bunch of cheap spells as well for the like Dreamtide Whale, which is kind of nice. 3 mana, 4 damage to any target, costs 2 less if an opponent controls a multicolor card. That seems pretty good. It's a free land spell. What is this one? 6 mana, gives a creature +4/+0, and it has trample, and then equip 4 and cascade. What on earth? It's a crazy card. We also have a Cyclops here. It's very good. And the triple Skoas. I guess the Skoas can replace like the Riddle Keeper nonsense. Yeah, this actually looks like a pretty good red-blue deck here. I don't know how many of these Ember Mages I'm supposed to run at 6 mana. Six mana, 4/4 deals 4 to any target when it enters. Like, that's a good card in limited, definitely. Huh. But I already need to cut some amount of cards here. Like, maybe some utter insignificance can be cut. I guess we don't need the counter. Maybe that's not as good. Run 1 SCOA, I think, is probably fine. And then we can shave on lands because we have 3 of these DFCs. Double check I'm not overlooking something really quickly. All right, looks fun. Let's do it. Go down 1 island. Oh, wait. This is a red-white land. So we only have 1 good duel, actually. We don't want the landscape then. 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 15 lands with 3 DFCs. That's probably fine. All right, let's do it. Red-blue sealed deck here in the Modern Horizons Early Access event. Let's get some games in. Let's hope we can do some good stuff. We get to play against Amazonian, and by that I mean Amazonia, because my name is Numot the. How is our hand? It is okay. Ah, you know what? Maybe I should still be running the colorless land because of things like Void Pouncer, now that I think about it. So even if it can only find a mountain, it will probably be worthwhile. I mean, I'm still going to run out of 3 or 2 mana 3/1 here. Contaminated landscape. I think we're going to go ahead and evoke one of our drifters. She's going to cycle a lurker and get a token. Yeah. Yeah, I need to add that colorless land back in. Titan's Vanguard. That's a very good Eldrazi card. Fortunately for us, we have the Deem Inferior. Owner of target non-land permit puts into the library second from the top or on the bottom. Nice. She did want to redraw it. Wade Claw. It's definitely one we want to kill as well. It adds 2 colorless and it draws cards later on. Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon shrunk. Replays the 5/5. Two less to cast if your opponent controls a multicolor card. I guess we just attack into it. Finish it off with discharge number 2. Obviously, we would really, really like to hard cast this Null Drifter as possible. And this Ghostfire Slice goes to face, so a little bit more damage is all we need. Nice. In fact, I think I'm supposed to attack with both here, because she'll take 3 if she blocks the dragon, and I'm okay with that. The Null Drifter is a cast trigger too, so even if there's a counter in our future, get to draw the 2. Kind of great. Alright, that'll be GG's. 4 to face, and 4 from the Drifty. GG, baby. Let's go! So, besides me forgetting that I needed the colorless for more than a couple reasons, more than one reason even, deck seemed to perform really well there. I'll try to do my best about hovering over cards a little bit more. I know I should do that. Let's see, so green, white, red, so we'll just replace one of the mountains. Oh, actually, wait, that's also red, that's blue, that's red. Okay, so we still have 8 red lands. New format and all, but I've already got like 5, 6 events under my belt. Yeah, I have been a recording fiend today, so. Along here on the Card Kingdom YouTube channel, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, because there will be a lot of Modern Horizons content going up before it actually releases for the general public. Alright, let's go to the next game. How we looking? This hand is fantastic. 2/1 flyer for 2, 2/2 flyer for 3 with flash that counters something. Man, if this hand was on the play, I'd say it'd be pretty hard to lose. Turn 2 Rumble, so that reveals top 4 cards. You can put a permanent from them into your hand, and then you always get an 0/1 token. Ah, milled a Transmigrant. Good value. Wow, did not hit a single land there. Crazy. This card is going to be one of the most annoying cards in the format to play against. You cast this spell, counter target spell an opponent controls unless they pay 1. And it's a 2/2 flash flyer. Not going to get greedy. I'm going to go ahead and make them sacrifice their token. And then we can just insignificance that later on, but I just want to get it on the battlefield. Oh, well. Perfect draw is perfect. Blow it up with the Fanged Flames, exile it. Brushwag was a 4/4 that gives your modified creatures trample, and then it can adapt itself and turn into a modified creature. Solar Transformer. Enters the battlefield tapped. It enters, gives you 3 energy. You can tap and add a colorless, or you can pay 1, add 1 mana of any color. Not bad. Really needed to find a land there. I'm going to go ahead and run out the 7/5 Vanishing, though. Because even if I don't draw a land naturally next turn, I can Null Drifter into Deem Inferior if we don't hit a land that way. Or Null Drifter into Insignificance. But ideally, we just get to go Precursor plus Insignificance on a creature. Crabomination! What the hell is this? Wait, what just happened? Target opponent exiles a top card of their library, a card at random from their graveyard, and a card at random from their hand. You may cast a spell from among cards exiled this way without paying its cost. Oh my god. That card is insane. But you have to have an artifact to emerge off of it. Oh, oh, that's funny. They cast a second spell, so I got an extra counter on my creature. Well, they have to... Wait, that's an artifact, too. But, I mean... Huh. If I just tuck that and hit him for 7, that seems really good. But I could Null Drifter into it as well. It's 2 turns before I can cast that, I guess. This way I'll also get a counter on my whale. Yeah, seems right. Alright, so they get to cast one of these, or one of these. Don't know if they hit enough good stuff. I have to kill the commander here. Proliferate kills that. I could sack one to deal 2 to them. Oh, yeah. We just... Oh, no, wait. This would die. Put him to 2? I guess I'm not doing too much else with these. Yeah, lose 1 token to put them to 2 seems right. Ooh, does that tap all their creatures? Yes, it is. That's what I'm talking about. Modal land spells are so good. Got him, baby. Got him good. That whale was actually pretty nice. There were a lot of double spells going on. Convenient that my opponent's bomb double spelled a lot. Alright, on the play. Not a great hand. It doesn't have any early pressure, but we have one of our few colorless sources for the spawn gang, so... This is kind of like a reluctant keep. It's not a bad keep, it's just... mid. Draw a card, get 2 energy. Hey, that's a good draw. Definitely just gonna run this out on turn 2. Yep, as expected. Draw a card, get 2 energy, like I said. Royal Cartographer. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you get an energy, pay 6, draw 3. Man, that card's real good. Go ahead and just tempo out here. Then next turn I can go whale into discharge. Kind of great. I doubt they're going to want to necessarily redraw that in a couple turns. Oh, they did want to. Okay, surprising. Sure. So now we can go whale, discharge, hit him for another 3, and that puts a ton of pressure, especially if I rip another land in the next 2 draw steps. Kind of a beating. Dreamtide Whale. It's just an illusion. Oh, they can make an O12. Okay, that's funny. O12 blocker. 4 mana, modal creature that you can turn into a 3/3 flyer, 2/5 vigilance, or O12 defender. Love it. Guess we're just gonna go wide here. corrupted shapeshifter. What the hell? Alright. Non-creature spells you cast from exile have Convoke. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may discard a card. If you do, exile the top 2 of your library, then choose one of them. You play a card at this turn. So, if I sacrifice one of my creatures, I can't Null Drifter. I probably should not have attacked with the Void Pouncer, now that I think about it. That was probably really bad. But I guess I also don't want to run into 3 mana. That's fine. Let the damage resolve. And then let's kill this. I think they just didn't double spell last turn because they want my whale to die, so this will be another turn where they maybe just cast a single spell here. Alright. Whale's down. Let's cast out the Null in the hope they don't have a removal spell. Excellent hits. Good. Volatile Stormdrake. 3/2 flying hexproof. When it enters the battlefield, exchange control of it and target creature an opponent controls. If you do, you get 4 energy, then sacrifice that creature unless you pay an amount of energy equal to its mana value. Oh, that's not actually too bad. Notably, I could have sacrificed it in response, but we have a hexproof from activated and triggered abilities. What is this? 3 mana 2/2 bestow. Flying haste, enchanted creature gets +2/+2. You may cast this from your graveyard using its bestow. Oh, that card is also very good. Jeez, is that lethal? That's so close to just killing them, right? I mean, I guess the best play this turn is probably still just killing the Null Drifter, attacking for 3 in the air. We can play out the dragon. We can immediately turn that into a Shivan if they try to target it using our Spawn Gain Commander's ability, sacrificing itself, notably. Threshold, that turns our dragon into a fatty. Easy money, baby. A lot of different ways to win that turn. Okay. Deck's cruising. OP's bruising. Deck is cruising. That puts us at 3-0. Okay, how does this hand look? It needs a blue source so badly. You could keep this, I guess. I would think I would prefer to mulligan this hand. Again, it's not bad. If you consider it a mulligan to 5. And if it did rip a blue source off the top, it would be kind of great. I think I'll play it safe, though. That seems a little bit better. Don't have a colorless source for that, so I think we'll just put the 8-drop on the bottom. Turn 1, Jund land. You got it. Alright, no sacrifice, so looks like they might want the colorless. Happy just run out the 2 mana 3/1 here. Ophelia, Exuberant Shepherd. 2/2 flash. Whenever it attacks, exile to one other target non-land permanent. At the beginning of your next end step, return that card to the battlefield on its owner's control. If it enters under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Ophelia. That is really good. So worst case scenario, or rather worst... Oh, okay. Now I guess I just kill it. I was gonna say I could just tuck it, but maybe we kill it. Oh my gosh! Oh no, this is whenever you draw your second card. I was gonna say, I get to second spell here, but yeah, the slice looks crazy good. Damn, the slice costing 1 because of their multicolored card made that turn incredible for us. It's a fantastic draw. Okay, yeah, 2-drop into 2-drop with 1 mana removal into 4-drop flyer. Like, this is pretty gross for our opponents. Fledging Dragon is one of my favorite cards back in the day. Just a 4-mana Shivan Dragon. Johnny Fells the Godsire. Alright, they get to eat my 3/1. A couple energy here. Now they get a 2/1 token. Vigilance, and then they can give a creature double strike next turn. So the charge bug's kind of awkward for them because it's a menace creature that can give another creature menace plus a boost. Nice, hit the 5th land. Tap their 3/2 down. And we do want to attack them for 6 here. That'll leave any of our creatures basically lethal. Red, blue, Eldrazi beats. So good. This card is misleading. It really just costs 3 mana. I mean, at its worst, it costs 3 mana, I should say. Graven Charm and Dead on board. So the only thing they could have here is there's that Null Elemental Blast, which could actually kill my flyer off of the Eldrazi spawn. But, alright, 4-0, man. Good stuff. Okay. Playing against Voxy. Ooh. His hand is not that good. It's like okay. I could keep it, but I think I'd rather go down to 6. Yeah, this hand is also just okay. I'm actually going to keep the Riddle Keeper here, because with the Glimpse the Impossible, it's very easy to get a bunch of Eldrazi spawn. But, so, I mean, I could just cast this on turn 3 and get 3 spawn. It's not like the end of the world, I suppose. We'll hold the Rush of Inspiration for now. Nightshade Dryad. Definitely want to kill that. That is one of the better mana dorks in the format. I only have one energy, so this would be draw 2, then discard 1 at random. High upside, high downside. Let's go for it. Okay, just discarded an island. That wasn't too bad. This is the 3/3 that can do a bunch of stuff. Need a servo. Glimpse. That is going to be 3 Eldrazi spawn for me. Whoopsies. Didn't hit a single land. Lost a couple of good ones. Not ideal. Skoa Ember Mage was, however, very ideal. Great draw. Turn 5, 4/4. Kill your 3/3. Mountain, plains, or swamp. Swamp acquired. Still not using this landscape, so some Eldrazi or colorless card otherwise. Okay, it's gonna be a 5/5. Alright, let's play a 5/3 trample haste and attack for 9, I guess. Oh, that has trample. Unless there's some trick here. Okay, takes the 9, goes to 11. Oh, we racing. This is a merge 7. So if I sack the Skoa, I would only have to pay blue and colorless. Alright, no blocks. That's 7. No creature pre-combat, though. Jeez. 1 off of that. Ah, it's risky to go for it. I feel like what I'd rather do here is attack with these two and then Riddle Keeper. Is this the snake trick? It totally is, yep. Oh, good thing I didn't go for it. It doesn't gain indestructible. Oh, my hand is so awkward. This Eldrazi token is doing so much, but... I mean, maybe I do evoke this. That's brutal. Oh my gosh. This is actually incredible here, right? When this dies, you can pay 3 energy if you do. It deals damage equal to its power to any target. Emerging off of the superconductor is kind of nuts. Oh, I guess they're just gonna attack. God, I want to go to 1 life here so badly. Remember, I need the Eldrazi token in order to evoke or emerge. This is so sick. Maybe I should have just cast this last turn. Ah, that's 2 more blockers. Yes! Okay, there's a colorless source. I definitely attack for 4 here. Jump's good. Okay. Because that gives us the ability to now kick the Void Pouncer for another 5 power Trampley Haster. That is not good enough. Kicker. Boom! Let's go! Undefeated remains. Undefeated remains true. This is a smacking. What are we, 5-0 now? Yeah, baby. Let's keep it up. Okay. We might have played this opponent before, but again, there are not that many people playing, apparently. Dreamtide Whale into Twiddlekeeper is actually insanely funny. That's perfect, right? Yeah, play the whale on turn 3, attack with it on turn 4, then emerge it to the Riddlekeeper, because it's gonna die anyways. That's so good. Tune the narrative. Draw a card, get 2 energy. That's just a very good card. Cartographer with a land, another energy. Okay. Well, if they get up to 6 energy, that's going to be annoying. Oh, they're going to discharge it. Alright. I'm okay with that. That uses up a bunch of their energies. So my hand now is pretty bad, and they're getting energy anyways. This 3/2 for 4, ETB 3 energy. Whenever it attacks, you can pay 3 energy. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on it. Well, they can Ancestral Recall off the Cartographer next turn, and that's probably gross. Yeah, they should definitely just draw 3 cards here, right? Oh my god, yeah. That is disgusting. I don't know if I can actually beat that now. That's way too much card advantage. Our hand is so bad, too. I mean, am I supposed to kill the Cartographer? What's a faster kill? I mean, they're both bad, right? Oh, jeez. Oh, they missed 2 damage at least by playing that second main. Let's enchant that and then exile it, I guess. Yeah. This game's gonna be over very quickly. I don't really have a choice. I have to tuck this in their deck because I'm going to take way too much damage otherwise. Can recast the dragon already if they have another land. They have the superconductor as well. Yeah, this is... Probably draw my card and concede the game. We got wrecked this one. Damn, the red-blue energy deck in Sealed pops off sometimes, huh? That's harder to do in Sealed for sure, because, again, you gotta just have to open the correct cards, you know? Draft, that seems like a fun deck. Okay, where are we now? This is an okay hand. I will keep it. We'll be playing our Suppression Ray turn 1 most likely. Charge Bug on turn 2 instead if we want. One 3 seems better versus their creature. I mean, I guess that's not true. 3-1 would have been good too, because I can't actually block the vampire if they attack with it. Because they can adapt that into a 3-2. So they're on the green-black 1-1 counter deck. Oh wow, they're gonna go for the... Okay, that's fine. Don't mind that play. So the Precursor Skittering Eldrazi thing here is especially good with the landscape lands, right? Whenever you sack a non-token permanent... Am I willing to trade here? Yep. If they want to spend their turn or activating the adapt, I am happy with that. Rush of Inspiration, and I have 2 energy. That's beautiful. We really need to hit another red source here, though. Ah. Brutal, no red source. Now let's tuck that away. I suppose I should probably just run this out as a 3-1. I don't have that many colorless sources. I mean, no, I guess I'll wait. A 3-1's really not doing much. With a red source, we unlock the colorless, so it seems better. Our hand just opens up so huge with a red source. Ah, gross. Wait, they opted to redraw the vampire when they were missing lands. Oh, come on, man. Really? Red source there, I think we win the game on the spot. No joke. That was a bad attack. They get to hit me for 2 lifelink back. That card is really cool. 3 mana, whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value rather, 4, 5, or 6, you get 2 of the spawn. And then whenever you cast a creature with mana value 7 or greater, you draw 3. Yeah, I should not have attacked. It was a really bad attack by me. Finally, okay. We can do things. So 5 mana 5 mana 2/2. A lot of these Eldrazi cards, they're all cast triggers now, or maybe all of the Eldrazi cards are cast triggers now for this type of effect. Target creature gets oh, that's a mistake. Oopsies on their part. I can sack one of the spawn to kill the drinker in response. That'll be that then, I think. Pretty bad blowout. Oh. Okay, that doesn't matter. Let's just Skoa, kill it. They're gonna need something pretty incredible here to come back. Now, I guess the unsealing could start... Like, if they cast a 4 mana, 5 mana, or 6 mana creature, get 2 spawn, and then the turn after cast a fat creature. That would be good. Know what I'm saying? Reform! That's a cool one. When it dies, they can start chaining it, but we can just make it utterly insignificant. Not sure why I'm main phasing this, but whatever. I just want to get through this game now fast. Alright, let's see something big and scary. They have 2, 4, 6, 8 mana now. There it is! They have their own Null Drifter. So that's gonna draw 5 cards total. Holy crap, yeah. Love it. Absolutely love it. just attacking with everything here. So let's see. 7, 8, 9 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have enough mana to... Oh, I don't have the colorless, right? No big deal. And now we hope that there's not a Wrath effect in the format. This game's looking very over. We have our 2/2 flying flash counter ready and waiting. All right. 4/4 make 2 tokens. A Nightblade. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield. So we flash this in response. And either they have to sacrifice their token or they let it get countered. Alright. Good beats. 6-1. Let's play for that trophy. Okay. Looks like another rematch here. How's our hand look? Looks okay. It looks fine. I shouldn't say great. If we can find something to do on turn 1 or 2, then it would be quite good. Sultai land. Alright, the colorless land was actually a pretty solid draw, all things considered. Oh no, removal spell. Oh god. Turn 2 Dryad on the play might just actually kill us. They're gonna start ramping up into huge creatures. Yeah, okay. We are very far behind. Our hope is that they tap out for something, including sacrificing of the token. That doesn't work. I can make them sacrifice their token here, but... Yikes. Man, being on the play here is so brutal. So now they play a land and they get an 0/1 plant token. I take 3. That's actually not bad. Alright, so what I can do is glimpse. I could galvanize here too instead. Yeah, I think I'm gonna galvanize their Dryad now. And get 2 tokens. What I was gonna do was get 3 Eldrazi and then Utter Significance the Necrobloom. We can do that later, because we don't really care about them getting a couple of plants. It's when they get to the 7 lands. Oh, with different names. Oh, wait. No, that's not... So, it's just a 2/7 that makes a bunch of plants, I guess. Never mind. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't insignificance that, because it's actually pretty irrelevant. Three damage to attacking or blocking. It's fine. I don't want to sacrifice all of my spawn to play the Null Drifter quite yet, so let's just play out the 4/5 for now. Oh, wait a minute. Do land cards having Dredge work with their DFCs? I think they might be able to return their... No, maybe not. This has to be the face-up land cards. That is huge now. It gets +1/+1 for each creature and or enchantment you control. Alright, I guess we will be in chunk duty now. And it's... Wow, that's super awkward. So... Gross thing here is that it's the enchantment giving the ability. And not the, and not the creature that has the ability. But that Spawn Gang Commander is going to be so good for us. That'll give us a ton of blockers to work with. Okay. That forces me to trade, damn it. I'm still sitting okay here, as long as the Necrobloom doesn't gain trample. Oh, whoops. They meant to block with that. That's kind of an awkward scenario for them. I mean, I guess I'm supposed to kill that now. Okay. This is a weird game. Double black acquired, and they finally hit another token. Wait, what am I doing? Why haven't I cast Utter Insignificance on the Necrobloom yet? I am crazy. I can exile it. Yeah, I just gave them an extra token for no reason. Oopsies. Hey, a flyer! That's problematic. We can shoot it, though. You sacrifice a non-token permanent, you make a spawn. That is extremely good with our siege gang command, our spawn gang commander. Notably, I do not have many colorless sources right now. I think we might be able to pull this out. I don't know. Attacking with the reach creature was a little bit sus there. It counts itself as being sacrificed. We can finish off the Condor. Modular only goes on artifact creatures, so... Okay, doesn't matter. Looks like that should be a pretty easy win now. We sacrifice that, target that. Hey, baby, let's go. Woo! Alrighty. And that, my friends, is a lovely trophy. Feels good. Nice 7-1 here in this early access event. Thanks again to Wizards for letting us into it. I think this format's going to be great. All the Modern Horizons formats have been great so far, so good stuff. I'll see you back next week.